Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be when the narcissist changes. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. When the narcissist changes, this isn't what you think. They're not changing for you. They're incapable of change to benefit you. It's just not going to happen. You see, if you are in a narcissistic relationship right now, or perhaps you were in one in the past, you know that the narcissist changes for nobody. It just doesn't happen. What the narcissist does do is they change the mask they wear to manipulate unsuspecting individuals. That's why many times when you're in the relationship with the narcissist and you're feeling all confident and comfortable, and maybe you have a couple days of serenity and peace, and you're thinking, wow, the narcissist has changed. They haven't. What they're doing is giving you a little sliver, a little breadcrumb of hope, and then boom, they're going to gaslight you again, or have a rage fit, or stonewall you, or give you the silent treatment. The list goes on and on. But what they are doing is behind the scenes, they are changing for other individuals, meaning they are wearing a different mask to manipulate other unsuspecting individuals. You see, once you encounter the narcissist, once you understand that this person is a toxic individual, and it turns out they are a narcissist, they're not going to do anything for you to benefit you if they can't extract resources from you. So in other words, notice the love bomb or the euphoric stage, as we mention on the channel frequently. This period of time is when the narcissist was wearing the mask, the nice, beautiful, bright, shiny mask to manipulate you, to trick you and trap you, and to have you fall for the narcissist. Again, in any capacity, it could be a friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be a lover, it could be a business associate, it could be somebody in a community you've joined. Because remember, back then you were a new shiny object to the narcissist. And you back then believed that people had your back in or were similar to you, that they wanted to see the goodness in other individuals and wanted to help people and share their empathy and love and kindness. That's what you thought. And now post-narcissistic relationship, or perhaps you're still in it, you understand the narcissist is incapable of change. Now, you may say, well, Andrew, you said they can't change, they can't change. The truth of the matter is the narcissist only changes the mask that they need to wear to manipulate new unsuspecting people. But their core beliefs, values, what they do to people, that does not change. It absolutely can't. Because the narcissist is a taker. They take, and take. And when they're done, what do? That's right, they take more. And that's exactly why if you were discarded, you know that, or if you're ending the relationship yourself from a toxic narcissistic relationship, you know it's difficult. It's unlike anything you've ever done, because the narcissist, most likely, if you're discarded, it's unlike anything you've experienced. But more also, if you're trying to get out of it, you realize it's like a spider web of manipulation, of lies. The narcissist changes its colors like a chameleon each and every day, week, month. Just when you think the narcissist is fully gone, boom, they appear again. That's why many times when you have healed and or are well on your way on the healing path, the narcissist may hoover you and try and get you back. Why? Because they see that your battery is recharged. They see your cup is getting full, and they see that they want to get more from you. They want to extract more of your resources, which maybe now are getting filled up again. But getting back on track with this, when the narcissist changes, the narcissist only changes who they manipulate and how they manipulate. They will always be a taker. They will always extract resources from people that don't have the education. They simply just change the city, the town, the location, maybe the clothes they wear, the haircut they have, their appearance, maybe some fringe friends or groupies that the narcissist has clinging on to them. That's what they change. But does the narcissist change their core beliefs and their core, let's say, way of life? No, they don't, because the narcissist can't introspect. They don't believe they do anything wrong. They don't believe that they need to be accountable for anything. That's why when you call the narcissist out many times, the narcissist disappears. Why? Because you finally caught on to them and you finally stood up for yourself and said something and said, wow, you know, this relationship isn't working out well. I need to put a boundary in place. And what does the narcissist not like? That's right, they don't like boundaries. Remember, the narcissist feels superior to you. They always have, they always will. They believe they know better than most people on the planet. And the narcissist needs control, and they need to extract. That's what they do. Think of it as a parasite, which is the narcissist, and you are a host, an unsuspecting host who is being depleted of your resources, which includes mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial. All these things are being depleted from you the longer you stay in the relationship. It's not until you have no more to give or you've wised up and you understood that this relationship is a one-way relationship that doesn't benefit you, and maybe you kick the narcissist to the curb. Even then, though, the narcissist won't change. What they're going to do is they're just going to go to another source of supply, which they had behind your back and or are grooming right now. That's what they do. That's why the narcissists, remember, they don't have many long-term friends. That's why they blow up relationships, which means marriages, friend relationships, business relationships, church events, things like that. They can't have a stable relationship for a period of time because they get bored. They get simply bored, and they need nice, new, shiny objects, which in this case, unfortunately, it's people. That's what they thrive on, is getting supply from people. And that's why exactly, right when perhaps you just ended the love bomb stage, or go back in time when you were in the love bomb or euphoric stage, you were on cloud 9, right? You were believing this person was incredible, absolutely amazing. How could they be single? How could they believe that they're just amazing? Where have they been your whole life, right? That was all on purpose. That was all smoke and mirrors. That was you looking back at yourself. That was the narcissist actually projecting back to you what you wanted to see. You didn't know it back then. Why? Because you didn't have boundaries. Maybe you were a people pleaser. Maybe you were a yes person. Maybe you wanted to fall in love. Maybe you believed that this person was somebody different than you believed, like this person's remarkable. No, that's not the case. The case is the narcissist just changes the mask they wear to manipulate people. Another example, you're in the relationship. Whatever, say it's a friend relationship. And you are, for a period of time, you're the flavor of the month. Remember when you were invited to all those get-togethers or barbecues or events or whatever, and this person who turned out to be the narcissist couldn't get enough of you. They were smothering you with almost too much attention, and you're like, wow, I must be really special, or this person really likes me. It's a friendship, remember? But then next thing you know, there's a time that you need help, and you call this person. You're like, hey, can you give me a ride, or can you help me out? And they're nowhere to be found. Why? Because now you need something from them, and they don't want to give. They just want to take. Remember that. The narcissist is a master manipulator. They take. They do not give. And if they do give, that means that they're expecting tenfold in return. And you may say, well, how are they going to get tenfold? Believe me, they'll get tenfold. They'll find a way to do it, or they'll make your life miserable. It's exactly what they do. But when the narcissist changes, it's only when they want to change the facade. It's when they want to change the image. It's when they want to change how they appear to specific individuals so they can extract more resources from these people. It's exactly how the narcissist thrives. It's exactly why they blow up marriages. It's exactly why they can't stay in stable jobs or relationships. It's exactly why extended family members and or direct family members many times block the narcissist themselves. Why? Because they've seen this rodeo before. They've been on the loop. They've done this numerous times. And finally they say, enough is enough, I'm done. This person who turns out to be the narcissist, they won't change. They're not going to improve. They're not going to love. They're not going to be empathetic. They're not going to take accountability. They're not going to say, I was wrong. They're not going to be there for me when I need them the most. What they will do is the exact opposite. They will look at me and they will say, wow, you have a lot of money. I have nothing. I should have what you have. Or you have a great job. I don't have a good job. I should have your job. Or, wow, you have a lot of friends. I don't have any friends. I want your friends. You see, that's what they do. The narcissist is always comparing. They're comparing themselves with you and with other individuals, and they're seeing how they can get ahead, no matter who they have to step on, no matter what smear campaign they need to start, no matter how they need to decimate you or the loved ones around you. They don't care about anybody. Play this again, but themselves. And they're not going to change. They just can't change. When the narcissist changes for the third time in this video, it's only to change the mask, to trick unassuming individuals who have no education on the narcissistic abusive cycle, or who have no boundaries, or who just are going to fall prey to this person, the predator, who turns out to be a narcissist. It's not until you get the education on channels like mine and many others, and again, thank you very much for being here, that you actually see the light, that you see you were manipulated for a period of time, which turned out to be the length of the narcissistic relationship from the minute you met them until the culmination. Maybe you were discarded or maybe you ended it, but you were manipulated. You weren't in a healthy, stable relationship. You weren't in a two-way relationship. You were in a one-way relationship where you had one role, which was to work for the narcissist, to be subservient, to benefit them, to be there for them, to do everything for them, to listen to them, to be their sounding board, to be their driver, to be their vacation planner, to be there to prop them up, to be there to be the human punching bag behind closed doors when no one else could see the abuse. That was your role. That was your job. You just didn't know it. And you may say to yourself, well, why did I stay in the relationship so long? I don't get it. Like, what? The reason why is because you didn't know about narcissism. Another example, your boss is a narcissist and you're getting screamed at, or this person's being belligerent to you, maybe in front of other employees, maybe on a Zoom call, maybe in the office, wherever, but they're clearly out of line. And many people in the office know this because they've experienced it too. But yet the narcissist, who turns out to be the boss, keeps their job. Why do you think that is? Think about this. The reason why is because the company is too much of a coward, and they're too cowardly to fire this person. Why? Because they want someone to crack the whip. They want someone to actually take it to the next level, which turns out to be abuse, and nobody should be abused for one moment on this planet called Earth. But the narcissist, who turns out to be the boss, every day when you go to work, you're cowering. You're like, wow, am I going to get yelled at today? Am I doing my job properly? I don't. And then you eventually, and you're doing a great job, by the way. You're working hard, but you're receiving all the nonsense from the narcissist. Do you think that bully, the workplace bully, the narcissist, is going to change? Absolutely not. The only way that person changes is if they get fired. But will the company take action to fire them? Most likely no. The company most likely will turn a blind eye, which again is why HR is worthless in my opinion. They don't do anything. They just do exactly what the boss and the owner of the company says. They have the information, they have the documentation. Maybe you were put on a PIP program, PIP, Performance Enhancement Program, or whatever that is, something like that. The I and the E, you get my point, something like that. Improvement program, whatever that is. And maybe you did everything, you passed it, but yet you were fired, you were let go. Why do you think that is? I'll tell you why, because HR is listening to the upper management who has the narcissist back, and you are expendable, the narcissist isn't. And that's not the workplace you need to be working in. I kind of got off track there, but I'm saying this. The narcissist, where the thumbnail says when the narcissist changes, it's only the mask they wear. That's all it is. And I will reference that back, by the way, with the workplace bully I mentioned. The workplace bully, this narcissist, most times is a bully to people that are below them, meaning subordinate to them in the workplace. And I don't like to use that word, but I need to. But the higher up people, that same workplace bully, the narcissist I was mentioning, they will be so kind and nice and wear a different mask for upper management because that's what they need to do, because they don't want the other people to know that they're abusing you. Play that again. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great evening. Continue to become awakened and aware. Understand you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. You watching the video, you can change, and you are changing right now just by being here on my channel and becoming educated and sharing your wisdom in the comments section and sharing your experiences. And you are growing, you're learning. As I mention on the channel frequently, learn, grow, teach. If not now, when? Take action. Do things that improve your life and give your life more quality. Save your energy for those people that are benefiting you. Do not give your energy to the narcissist and or any toxic people that you may have to encounter. Guys, no matter where you are on the planet, I love you. You are not alone. God bless you. Have a great evening. I love you. Stay true, stay strong, continue on the path. You are amazing and loved. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.